I was so mad. I was so mad. But then I figured out how to do it. So like if you push X, you see that little bubble that's above your head. So like that's an emote that you can do. And with the emote, if you're invisible, like you push it and it stays for a little bit. So all I did was push the emote button and then I could like see where I was. So then it didn't become such a big deal. I could beat it. But I was like, I was so mad. I was so angry at this guy. Like, what are you doing? What a jerk wagon. I was so mad.
You didn't tell him that you died?
When you, like, because he can't hear me, because it's not like chat or anything.
Right.
But, and he knows I'm dead. Like, he can see this stupid little ghost. He's just, oh, I was so angry. Like, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Ow.
And I eventually did it. Like, I feel like I'm playing with Tyler right now.
I'm not that bad.
I'm not bad-ish.
Ow. Lightning.
Well, I can show you that level too, and you'll see like what. Maybe we'll do that like at the end, and I'll just show you what that level looks like. And then you can be like, oh man, this is why gamers are angry all the time. I'll be like, yep, it is. Gamers are their own issue. That's the funniest thing about gamers.
Mike,
like we don't.
Mike, I think I died.
Oh.
Speed up. Help me!
I'm trying. If gamers didn't play the games that they play, then they wouldn't get so angry all the time. But what would be the fun of that?
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun at all.
Well, it's just so
Hey, we
smart.
got one more follower since I've been here. We were at 96 for a while.
Yeah. Well, and we got a bunch of followers on YouTube. We have 37 on YouTube.
Yeah.
So like that climbs up way fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I plan to do all the new videos on Rumble because I don't like how Rumble, like, you have to upload it and you can only do one at a time. You have to sit and wait, whereas YouTube, you can just like put them all. Oh, and we got recognized by YouTube now too, so now we don't have a video limit. So that's good. So now we're not monetizing yet. We have to hit it. It just means that they recognize that you're not just a bot account. Because they obviously have issues with that. And so if it's a bot account, they don't want just bot accounts to like waste their money and time. So we got like recognized. So now they know that it's like a real, people, right? And so now we can upload as many videos as we want, which is nice. There used to be a 10 video limit every day. But yeah, so now we can do that, which is great. And then we also, but Rumble, like, you can only do one video at a time, and then you have to, like, so you upload it to your account, and then you have to tell it to put it on your channel. So it doesn't, like, there's just, like, extra steps, and then you can't make playlists. So, like, you can't put them into playlists, you just upload them, and, like, there they are, and it's like, that's not a good feature, like, and it's obviously not optimized for, like, what we're doing, because, like, if you have gaming channels, you want it in a playlist so they can, like, see, okay, this is the next one, instead of having to go search for it all. And so maybe they'll give us that, maybe they'll give us that eventually, or maybe it's because it's a new channel. I don't know. So I don't know what the reason is. All I know is I hope that they either fix that or we get that soon, because playlists are way useful. Right. But also another reason just to do the newest ones, because why do any other, like, why do the ones in the past if I can't upload it? Right. So the only ones in the past that we're doing is like the Zelda ones. We'll do those past ones. But Rumble as well, it's just another avenue, so And I think it's cool that like I can ride you. Like that's such a neat idea that they made it like that they made the even though it's not like this same Yoshi as like
Come on.
we would have wanted. I know these are super annoying. So they jump when you jump. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, so that's like the tricky part of this level.
Yeah,
Because they're gonna try and jump. They jump as you jump.
Oh my god, that.
That's interesting. That was that was
Follow me, Mike.
Follow me. I don't know, Tyler.
You're Tyler.
I don't know.
Sure.
We can try it. I have no problem trying that. I'm just saying that might be a struggle. But you know, we can give you your shot. I don't know that I like the change in his color scheme when he. I don't know that I like that dark blue on his head. That pink and that blue like flash.
Yeah.
Like it's cool when like Mario and Luigi changed. They're like their change is like really crisp. I don't know that I like that color scheme.
The Toad?
Yeah. And I get it. They're doing it because it's like he's the blue Toad, so they have to probably keep some kind of blue in it.
Right.
And it's like the dark blue, so it's like okay, that's why. But I don't know. Not as big a fan. I did find where remember that level that had that we were searching for.
Yeah.
The thing I did find it. So it's in that bottom area, and it's just a block that you have to.
Oh.
That you have to do.
Crazy.
So here's another.
That out.
I just watching people. So like. Not on YouTube, but like I said, you can have people come and do it with you. So then when if you have these online people doing it, they'll like try and like, you know, because they can't signal to you other than just like where they're at on the screen, right? So they'll like jump and be like, they'll like emote and be like, hey, you know, look over here. And so that's like super helpful. Freaking blocks. This one, I don't feel like is too hard. It's just finding it's just finding these is the thing.
My God.
Muck,
Yeah.
we're just gonna. This might be a ghost. This might be a ghost level for Tyler. That's okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
It's not. It's low. This is low. What's the word? Low risk. Forgetting more all day. So this one is the whole thing. I'm pretty sure is just finding the blocks. Just finding the invisible blocks. Look, you did it. You did a thing.
I helped.
You did it. Okay, so we're missing one. We're missing one in between here. You know, and that's what becomes the issue is like trying to find like, and you'll like accidentally find it like I just did right there. You just like jump and it's like, oh, okay.
My goodness. Darn it.
Brother. Remember. I feel like there's one that's like in here, like like in the water. Okay. There we go. Tyler! Is it underneath? Bring hop! Yoshi. I tried to hit all of this here. You would think it would be like above us, right? Somewhere like in here. Come on. Let's actually get this one. Not the... Oh.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I did a flag.
Yeah, so if you hit down and X, it puts a stand. So you can do that so that people in your party feel like I could die and then run to your stand and then it would revive you.
Oh.
You can't revive your own on your own stand, but you can revive on someone else's stand. Where is it? Does everyone love this gameplay? Where we can't find basic things? Oh man, where is it? I don't remember this one being the hard one, but maybe it was the hard one. Yeah, there you go. How did no one get... That's bullcrap. I absolutely hit that so many freaking times. So stupid. That's fine.
Mike,
I'm glad that you did it. Like, I'm not mad that you got it. I'm just mad that... Stupid.
Ah, man. Yeah. I'm great at this.
You are.
I found it.
Did it.
I found a few of them.
Oh, you're doing great.
I had no idea what we were doing.
How else are you gonna get better if you don't just play? And we'll make you into a video game master yet.
Yep. I plan on it.
And then Brianna will get mad at me. She'll be like, "Why did you ruin my husband?" I'll be like, "I needed someone." Misery loves company.
That's true.
Hey, this actually turns into something.
Hey.
It'll all be worth it.
Yep.
All my incessant complaining over the years will have been worth it.
Oh man, Mike, I died.
The little ghost thing is pretty cool too. Pretty cute. Yoshi's pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Big fan of the Yoshster. I'm usually always him when I play Super Mario Kart. I'm Yoshi.
Uh-huh.
Water's tasty.
Water is tasty.
Uh-oh. Whoa. I want that thing.
I want the dealie.
I'm like watching the Dealy thing, but I'm not
You're like,
to my character.
no, you just
I'm
drown.
like, wow. That
How did
thing
Yoshi
is
drown?
moving.
Well, he just gave up. What do you mean he just gave up? I don't know. He just stopped swimming.
He didn't move.
He didn't move. What do you mean he didn't move? I'm telling ya. I watched him float to the bottom. He was looking at something. And he never came back up for air. Was it suicide? I don't even think that's what it was.
You just
I
stopped
think he just got
caring.
distracted. He saw the shiny bubble. And he was like, oh, okay. I've lived my life. I've done it. I've overcome. And I'm just gonna do this from now on. Oh, brother.
Oh man.
Nice job.
This is me.
Yeah. So funny.
I want my coin.
I want my coin. No. You can't have your coins.
Whoa. That guy died.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I was wondering if I was already on the flag, if you could, like, get your life back, but you can. That's good to know. You still didn't get the flag, though.
Trying.
I tried my hardest.
You just stopped.
I couldn't get there. I know. Yeah, we were just talking about it. At least this time it wasn't in water.
This time it wasn't planned.
This time we actually didn't do a dumb thing, so that's good.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I was listening to I was watching our last session, some of them, and I was dying laughing. Like, we're pretty funny.
That's good. Yeah, I feel like that's what I felt the whole time. Is like me and your dynamic is just, it's really good. And there's nothing wrong with mine and Cam's dynamic. It's just different. Like ours is more like reflective, and it's a little more like solemn. And we're talking about God and other stuff, which is fine. It's like it's a good change of pace. But we definitely are like way more complainy on that one. Whereas like me and you were just like, life is great. Like, which is good too.
What's wrong with life?
Like, yeah, you just need both. You need both.
Yeah.
I really like they did an interesting thing too, where like not every world is commanded by a castle. So like this world, we're just trying to get to the peak. That's what that yellow guy keeps popping up and talking to us about. So we're just trying to get to a peak, and so this badge, hold down, and then you'll power up, and then you'll jump higher. So you're just trying to get to the peak, and then he gives you the Wonders Room. So it's like, it's different. Like, now I will say, I wish, what would have made this like, I feel this is like
How
a
do you
9.
jump high?
So hold down, and then he'll, yeah.
Oh.
I feel like this would have been a 10 out of 10 for me had they gotten the Koopa Kids in it. So like in Mario World, you went to 8 different castles, and in those castles you fought like his kids. In this one, you're only fighting Bowser Jr., and I wish they would have gone back to all of his kids, like fighting all of them. And they might not have done that probably because there's not 8 worlds, there's only 6. So maybe that's why they did it that way, which is fine. But I miss the Koopa Kids. I think, and I like Bowser Jr., he's fine. But I think the Koopa Kids are a good, I like Koopa Kids, I think they're good. They're a good part of like, the mythos of the whole thing.
Who are the Koopa Kids?
They're just Bowser's kids, and they're all like different. So like he has 8 kids, and then he has Bowser Jr. So Bowser Jr. just looks like him. But the 8 Koopa Kids have like their own names. So like one's like Morton, and like they're named after musicians. So like there's a video on it. It's actually interesting. But yeah, so like they're named after musicians. And so like one of them is like von Ludwig for like Beethoven and stuff. So it's like, it's interesting, but they don't, after Super Mario World, they kind of just like fell into obscurity, because when Super Mario Sunshine came out, I don't know if I think we played that one together too. I don't know if you remember that one. That was the one that that was the one that like you were spraying the water and you had to like clean up the area.
Oh,
the thing.
Yes, my guy died.
And so like that one that one, you had. That's where, like, I believe that's where
That
Bowser.
guy died.
I believe that's where Bowser their first game.
Uh-huh.
And so I think they just went from there. Look, now we're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you died.
My guy died. I don't know where I am.
I'll wait for you. Maybe I can't. Micah died.
I'll make it someplace.
We'll get there.
Wow, it's a good thing I'm really good at this game.
You are so good at this.
I am so carrying you.
Ah, where'd it go?
Whoa!
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, I made it. See,
See,
right
you
there with
yeah,
you.
you finished right there.
Yeah,
You did it.
yeah.
Yeah. I see you.
The fireworks were so good. I hope they happen again.
You are so good, Tyler. Even as you struggle to get into pipes. That's okay. Oh, that's
I made it. Oh, man. Dude, that was impressive. Well done. I am very proud of you.
Was that a good gamer
Yeah.
moment?
Yeah,
on
that
your-
was.
For Tyler.
I died. I died.
I died again. Look, you're stuck in the air.
Yeah. That's impressive.
I wish they would have just left you out there. Like, where'd he go? No, I don't know. Not only did he commit suicide, he can just, like, suspend time and reality, too. It's a whole thing. Just,
It's a Yoshi thing.
Yoshi
Don't
must
worry
be
about
like-
it.
Yoshi must be like a demigod or something, because we don't know what's going on. We can't figure it out.
Yep. Oh man, this game is pretty fun.
That's pretty good. I agree.
I'll catch up.
They did a. Don't worry. No, they did a really good job. I've
Yeah.
seen.
So they have another Mario game coming out?
Yeah. And that's why I was. Do you remember our conversation about why a lot of people feel like a new system is right around? It's a good thing we can't die.
Yep.
Why is this not moving? That's one of the reasons is because like usually when you start making like remakes and stuff, you all right, we'll do this. Look, he's like sweating. Do you see it? He's like sweating because I'm so heavy. It's pretty funny. But yeah, so they usually do that. They usually do that because they're trying to get all they can. They're trying to squeeze the last little bit that they can out of the system. See, look, he's like
Yeah,
sweating.
he's sweating.
So
That's cool.
So Super Mario RPG is a Super Nintendo game. So came out long ago. It was Nintendo's first attempt into the RPG realm with like their characters, and then it spawned Paper Mario, which is also a pretty beloved. It's a pretty beloved game title as well. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, for example, is really like. It's a really good game on the GameCube. We should play that too. But Mario Remake was the first of its kind to do it. And so they're remaking it. So they've remade it, and it honestly kind of seems like they've remade it in the same engine as this game was made. So it's like it's really like shaded really well. I don't know if you noticed like all the like lights, like they have tons of light effects that like make them. It's almost like you're holding a toy. It's like they're plastic almost. And so it's like, you know, that's why people like chibi stuff. And they like you know, things, the polish on Nintendo games is also part of the appeal. And so they've done a really good job of that. Oh yeah, you can just follow it. That's super useful. And so they remade it, and then I'm pretty sure they've made also really useful. You can just use your tongue to get that stuff. Super useful.
Yay!
So they've remade it into that style, but then they've added a little bit of stuff to it to make it not stale. But it looks really good. And I played it, but when I was young, so it came out when I was 6. You know, and I'm young, so I don't really understand. I never really played an RPG. Pokemon hadn't come out yet. Like, I didn't understand what a role-playing game was, so we rented it. And I'm used to, like, Super Mario World, which is, you know, jumping and stuff. Just like this, platforming. So I load it up, and it's like, what is this? Like, and so I took it back, because I was like, I didn't know what it was wanting me to do. Like, I didn't understand the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
And for a 6-year-old, like, I couldn't, maybe I was 7, but I was young. I'm just gonna this might be a die time.
I survived. Darn it.
I did it. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, so they
oh no. Ow.
So it's gonna be fun, because then I'm gonna be able to play a game I never, because by the time I like would have understood it, I'd already moved on to, like, you know, the PlayStation come out. And you know, back in the day, I didn't really spend a lot of time going back to games like that, like I do now. So
Right.
it'll be super fun.
That was
Super duper fun sauce.
What is an RPG?
Role-playing game. So a role-playing game is anything where you take on a role, and it is more story-based and more based on the actions of the game itself. So like, instead of like this is a platformer, so you're jumping around on platforms. That's easy, right? Well, role-playing game, you're actually like trying to solve some kind of existential crisis in the world. And by solving the existential crisis, you
Oh my goodness.
Great job.
when you solve the existential crisis, that's like how you beat the game. And usually, so like, I don't know if you've played like the mainline Pokemon games at all, but that's like, you know, and you play Pokemon Go, so there's like role-playing elements in it where like you have stats and you have moves, and then you're trying to like maximize those stats and moves. That's kind of the idea. Pokemon Go is very much a like lightweight version of a role-playing game. So Final Fantasy, what we're gonna play, because one of you is gonna play the Rebirth and one of you is gonna play the original. That's a role-playing game, and you'll get into it and you'll be like, oh,
So is
okay.
is that where like if you're attacking, they go first and then you go second?
Yeah, so that's
and then they
turn-based.
go.
So that's turn-based RPGs, and that's what. So Dungeons and Dragons is what all RPGs are based on. So like when Dungeons and Dragons came out, you know, it's a tabletop game, but they used math to determine like why things would happen in what way, right? Same thing, same idea.
Okay.
With
I've never played.
yeah, and I've only played it like a couple times. Dungeons and Dragons is super fun. So if you actually get in like a good group that has a good dungeon master, because it's not like a board game where the rules dictate it. The person who's the DM, the dungeon master, he dictates what happens. I'm like, is he gonna hit it? Nope, he's not.
I didn't know what you were going for.
The little box thing right here. That's what you gotta get to.
Oh, right. My goodness.
And then Yoshi just ground pounded into nothing. I don't know. Like maybe he's just upset that he's blue. I don't know. Like all of us like his color. Like, none of us are racist. Maybe he's just racist against his own, you know? There is a black Yoshi, so who knows? Maybe he's upset that he's not cool like the black Yoshi is. Maybe he's sick of his own race. I don't know. But yeah, so that's turn-based. There are other there's other mechanics. So like Final Fantasy is called active turn-based. So like you have a timer and it like is a bar that fills up, and then when it fills up you can attack again. So that's active turn-based. Then there's action RPG, so that's like Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if we'll play Kingdom Hearts on this channel as well. And so that's like an action game. That's just like any game that you can freely move around and do whatever you want. But then it's still based on RPG elements. So like the remake and Rebirth that we're going to play, those are action-based RPGs, whereas the original was I don't know if I can slow down enough. Okay. Ah!
Darn it.
We might just have to skip the one and find on this one. But yeah, so they're just way different. Oh crap! I didn't realize you were a ghost still. My bad.